Hello my friends, how's everyone doing today? This is Sheree. I hope you're having a nice day. I'm here today to do a flip through of this Sleeping Beauty Little Golden Book Journal. So yeah, I think I did one where we were working on the pages and I showed you the cover, and then I also did a video where we were adding trims, and now here's the flip through. So let me show you the cover and how it turned out. It's bound, I've heard it called Traveler's Notebook style binding because it has an elastic binding here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second when we open it up. But let me just show you the cover real quick. I added this little piece of ribbon here. It's very subtle, but I just went through all of my ribbon, and it matched the best with the colors here in Sleeping Beauty's bed linens, and so I put it there. I thought it needed a little something, but I didn't want anything to overpower this pretty cover. And then you can see the little charm here hanging on the elastic closure, and I added two little butterflies up here. This is from the bookmark where I made bookmarks a few videos ago with the ribbon necklaces, and so the ends hang here over the top. And I'll show you that when we get inside also. And here is the pretty tassel. You will see these fibers in a future Thrifty Thursday, but I went ahead and used them because I wanted to use them on this journal. There are a lot of different colors than what I have, and I just found a bunch of these just like this size right here. I didn't even really have to cut them down hardly any of them. They were already this size, and for some reason they were at the thrift store. So I thought when I saw them, I was like, oh, those are perfect, that would be perfect in a tassel or tag toppers or whatever. And here's where some of them ended up right here in this tassel. And I think it turned out so pretty for this journal. I just used the colors that went with this journal, I thought. And there's a lot of sparkle in there and everything for Sleeping Beauty. And she is a princess, right? So anyway, in the back, I didn't put a ribbon on the back like on the front because I didn't want to cover up. Really, this little deer right here is so cute. I guess that's Bambi. And if I would have put a ribbon, it would have been like right there, even though it would have been covering up just the back of Bambi. I didn't want to even cover him up at all. He's got his little tail there and everything, and he's so cute. So I didn't want to cover up Bambi, so I just left it. But I did put a little label here over the barcode where I was going to put like a butterfly there or something. Whoever gets this can do that. But I just left that. Well, I'll just leave it blank because if it were me, I might want to write maybe, say you work in this journal and you use the whole thing and you're done and you want to put it on the shelf and, look at it later and save it for, your memories and everything. Maybe you want to write an ending date here, I thought that would be cool. So anyway, I left it there blank so someone can put a date there or whatever they want. And then this charm has a pretty little flower on it. It's like a clock. Looks like a clock with the numbers, and then in the middle of a pretty little purple flower there. So let's get inside. Oh, let me show you the top. Here's the top with some ribbons, and then the side we've got our trims, some tabs, and a little bead dangle here. So what I mean by Traveler's Notebook style is this journal is made with the elastic so that the signatures are held in with elastic, so they are removable. So the elastic goes in the middle, see right here. So you can actually remove the pages or add pages or reorder the pages or whatever you want. And what I did was I put cardstock on the outside of each signature and on the middle. See that I feel like the outside, if I put cardstock on the outside, it protects the pages, which, usually sometimes there's cardstock on the inside, but a lot of times there's just more papery paper. And then I put this cardstock in the middle to protect the pages also. Okay, so I feel like they're protected from the inside and the front. Okay, so I think that's everything I needed to tell you about that. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know. I was going to say, if you do get this journal and you try to remove pages, I would just say be careful if you've never had a journal like this before, because it there's things on the pages, so when you take it through that elastic, you have to be careful of whatever. You're going to end up ripping something off or ripping the page or the paper or whatever. So anyway, oh, and let me show you the bookmark. It's kind of folded around. So I showed you this in the bookmark video where we made these, or where I showed you what I made. But see, it's just wound around this signature. Here's the middle, and this sticks out the top, and then it's round around the bottom, and then here's the other side of it right here. So you can put this in here any way you want, but that's how I have it in here for the moment. So anyway, here's a goodie bag, which we'll look at in a minute. The tassel is removable. It's on a notebook ring, kind of put it through this little, where the elastic ends here, and I tied a bow. There's like a double knot and a bow there or something like that. So I just ran it through there, and so you can't open up that notebook ring and take that off if you ever wanted to. So let's get started with flip through. Here I put a library pocket. I was going to decorate, and I thought, no, let me leave that for someone, whoever gets this, to decorate that and have some fun putting whatever they want there. Maybe they want to put a picture there, or maybe they want to write their name and date or put a label there. So I left that. And then here is a new cardstock library card. And I got that. I got that at a thrift store, I think. They're not new. I know that. I didn't order from Amazon or anything. So from a thrift store. I don't think anybody sent me those in Happy Mail. I think those are from a thrift store. I love finding library cards, library pockets. This little bookmark here, or it can be a journaling space. But I thought these were so cute. I put one in here. And this is a little tag made from, this is a little golden book paper, if you recognize it. When the older ones that have the yellow paper in the front, I received this in Happy Mail, and I thought I had to put it in here. So there we go. All that is in there. And I have a little tag clipped here with a paper clip. This says due date, and it's got some twine on it there. On the other side, we put this ribbon on together here, and then it can be a tuck spot because it's sewn on, and it has some space there, so it can be a little tuck spot. And that's the cardstock covering. Now the next page is scrapbook paper, where we also added some trim. And then I have some shorter pages in here, which these can be moved up or down because of I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to, mess with that right now. But it can be moved up or left down. You can always glue this down as a pocket if you want to glue here and here and have a pocket here or whatever. You can take it out and use it wherever you want, right? Because it's removable. Graph paper. Some scrapbook paper here with a pocket. And here's several things. A tag here. This is some, it looks like handmade paper. I didn't make it, but it's kind of wrinkled and it looks like handmade paper. And a tag that I had made, and a guest check that you can decorate. I didn't decorate it, although I wanted to. So the story starts here. So I did trim the pages, so if you see anything missing, that's what happened. They have to be trimmed. At least I like to trim them in this journal because, I didn't even mention that I mentioned it when I made the cover, but I folded the golden spines in on this one. That's the point of making it like this, so I can keep the golden spines. And that's how I used the elastic closure and binding, so I could fold these in and use that type of binding in here. So, yeah. The point of that was, when you fold, you're losing some of your width when you do that. So the pages are too wide. So you either have to fold them or do some little tricky things, but I didn't do any little tricky things. I just cut the side off. So, and it still has the 1986. This is a vintage book. Copyright right there. So I think I tried to keep the pages in order. I think I did. If they're out of order, you can always rearrange them. But let's start flipping here. Little decoration that's paper clipped on right here, so that is not glued down. I glued a few things down and clipped a lot of things in so that you'll be able to, whoever gets this will be able to have a lot of fun. This is a postcard that you can color with whatever you like to color with. Sharpies or color markers or whatever, but it says a kind word can return with a friend many years after, and has all kinds of little flowers and dots of color in there, so I thought that would be fun for someone. And then this is a journaling card. And then one of my scrappy drawing cards. And this is a new little, it looks like a stamp. Doesn't it look like a rubber stamping? But it's a new little stickers I got, which you will see in a future Thrifty Thursday video. You haven't seen that yet. I've got quite a few Thrifty Thursday videos scheduled for the next few weeks. So a lot of things you haven't seen yet, but you will see. If you see them in a journal or something, you might recognize them, like, oh, Sheree put that in that journal. And now here it is in the Thrifty Thursday. I just got ahead of myself on the Thrifty Thursdays. We put in this trim together. And this one here, the leaf on this ledger paper. You see the book pages. Here's a tag here. So this is, I'm going to call these little tag kits when I put these in there. I think they're like little tag kits. So because I try to match the papers together, something that you might want to put together. So I've got this pretty red sparkly paper here. It's like, scrapbook paper. And this little piece that was a scrap in my stash, and then this little sticker here. This is, I believe, a sticker, but I thought this could be a cute tag, however you would want to do it. But anyway, so that's a little tag kit there on this paper clip. I try to put ribbons on most of my paper clips. Here's the middle with the elastic. I had the elastic tie on the outside, and it's one long piece. If you ever wanted to retie it or needed to, it's one long piece. Okay, so here is a postcard. These are little golden book postcards that I have. I actually found those at a thrift store one time, which is crazy. It was so perfect for me, like it was meant to be. So you can see it's a postcard. You have a little book of postcards, and they're little golden book postcards. And it says "Be a Romantic," and just look like, Prince Charming and Sleeping Beauty there. So I went ahead and put that in here with and added that rickrack there. So, ledger. This is a little scrap I had, and I made a little note area here, notepad. So it's sewn in. And it was so fun kind of like doing this journal, because this is my first one with this elastic type of binding and closure. And so it was so fun, like, oh, I would like to sew this. Oh, I can. And I just took the page out and take it over to my sewing machine and sewed this little notepad in. So you have the cover here and this blank on the back, so you can do something there. And when you get this, you can fold it up. I haven't folded it, but if it were my journal, I would just make little folds on these so that I can get to all the pages, but I didn't do that yet. You'll be able to do that, whoever gets this. So there's the cover, and then there's some graph paper or grid paper under here. I think there's 4 sheets. So it's grid front and back, and then you have all of this room too, and some pretty trim here. And you can do things here, put a picture, decorate, whatever you want to do. Add pockets on top of here, just load it up, you know what I mean? So pink paper there, and a pocket here. There's several things in here. Let's see, we've got another postcard, a pretty one. And some of my painty paper tag here. This is original, not a copy. And it might have been originally a jelly print, I'm not sure. I've done painty papers and jelly print papers, so I get them mixed up. Because when I cut them up, they all look the same. Anyway, here's a tag here. This is backed with some, I don't know, some type of like tissue. And then there's a pocket on here with a little journaling card. So that is in there. So next page from the book. So I would say, I have never done a little golden book for myself, but I saw someone decorating their journal recently. I don't remember who it was, unfortunately, but they were putting stuff right on the little golden book pages. So that's what I would be afraid of. Like, I don't think I would mind putting something on this page, so I can see myself putting something there, and then keeping this one with the king and queen there, looking so pretty, looking down on the fairies. So, yeah, I guess it would depend on what's on the page, whether I would cover it up or not. But, yeah, I'm going to have to do that one of these days, make myself a little golden book journal, and then experiment with how I would put things on these pages. So, another pocket here. So I've got one of these painting cards In here, this is a little fairy with some flowers here. And these are actual paints, in case you get this journal, that you're supposed to be able to put your paintbrush on with, I guess, a little water and paint this picture. If it were me, I would probably just use my Sharpies and color it and leave this because I think it's really pretty just having those paints there. So whatever you want to do is fine. Oh, this was from a banner that I got quite a few years ago now at Dollar Tree. And I just made it into a little butterfly tag. I added a little ribbon there. But you could glue that down and take the ribbon off if you wanted to somewhere, make it into a tuck spot or something. A little, this is an Uno Disney Princess card. So there's the Uno, you see, Disney Princess. And I think that was Sleeping Beauty, so I put her in here. And then, oh, you'll see those in a future Thrifty Thursday video. That one might be coming up soon. And then this is a little tag here with a stamp on it. This is a sticker, actually. So, graph paper. Here's a flower, a little flower, paper flower here with a little bead in the middle. Now here's a flower tuck spot. So I added a little button with a row or string there. And that's from a banner also that I cut apart from Dollar Tree and used that little flower. Like the butterflies from the same banner was flowers and butterflies. And here's the flower where I used that as a tuck spot. A pretty bright pink index card. And this is a little journaling card I made out of a vocabulary card. So I added a little see-through acetate kind of label there, some ribbon, and I added a little writing space there on the back. So I might do my Tag Tuesday tomorrow. Might be on that, making those too. Because that was so fun. I was like, I need to make some more of those. So I might do that in my Tag Tuesday tomorrow. So this is, trying to figure out why this is, I don't know what I did there. Okay, but anyway, here is the second signature, okay? So it starts off with the scrapbook paper, a ribbon here that we put on, sewed on, and I used some of my dividers. I had a piece of one of my dividers here, the plastic dividers that I've been using. I put them in as pages, or I've put one in as a flip up and put, I think, no paper under it. This one just was calling to me. I don't know why I had to make a belly band out of it. It was like just telling me to make a belly band out of this. So I did. So anyway, you can glue on here or put stickers on here or leave it like it is. But I think it makes a really cute belly band. I don't think I've done that with those before. So, it's plastic, so nice and sturdy. It's sewn on. And then this is another tag kit. So this is a piece of scrap, cardstock scrapbook paper. This is a stencil, the H. I just randomly pulled one out of my stencils, and if you haven't seen those in a Thrifty Thursday yet, you will see these where they got them on clearance at Walmart. These stencils, letter stencils. Anyway, pulled one randomly out of the box and put it here with this tag because it makes a cute little, I don't know, diametric or whatever graphic kind of design on here, and then put a little flower on here. So you could put all these things together if you wanted to. This is a sticker. This is acetate sticker. And so you could glue this down and glue this on here, or whatever you want. You could turn it over and put it on the back, or you could, put this on the front and write on the back. So I'm calling those, like I said, little tag kits when I put things together like that. And you can put them together like that if you want, or do whatever you want with them. So I think that's kind of fun. And then some paper. I pulled it out of the binding a little bit there. Paper from the page from the book. Here's two little pieces here. I won't unclip them, but it's a frame right here, the little flower piece with a sticker behind it, a postage sticker. It looks like a postage stamp, and I picked one out with a face on it, so I put it right in the frame. So that's another little kit. You could put those together if you want, or do whatever you want with them, but I put those together because I thought they looked cute together, but I did not glue them down or glue them together. I have a little acetate sticker girl here. Isn't she cute? She's adorable. And page from the book. Here's the bee dangle paper clip. It's one of these big gold paper clips. Here, I won't take this apart either, but we put this trim on together, this fabric trim, this blue back here, and I just have clipped on here this little piece of ephemera that I made with a sticker and a piece of paper. It's like handmade paper. And then this little flower is on wire, but I didn't want to glue it down anywhere for the moment. I wanted whoever gets this to do what they want with it. But it's a little pretty little felt flower that's just held on right now with this tag and the paper clip. So, some fun pieces there. And then, page from the book. I have one of my sewn together strips here as a tag or a little decoration here with a little flower that I added right there. The middle of the signature. And then here's another little strip here. I just wanted to put something there. And it looks really pretty, I think, on this white page. And then you can do whatever you want there. Lots of room to do whatever you want in here. And then have fun with all the pieces and whatever you have to put in. So here's another little, I already explained the other vocabulary card, but here's another one with a pretty teardrop paper clip, label on the front again with that writing space on the back. Here we put in this trim together, this leaf trim. I saw someone on Lindsay Zenor's channel, Nevermore Creations, and they had put, it's not this leaf trim, but they had a different kind of leaf trim, the one that looks like a vine. And they had it on the edge of a page and they put little birds on it. I thought that was cute, a couple little birds on it, so that would be cute to put some, just what I wanted to. I don't have any little birds, I don't think, so I didn't put any on there, but if you have little birds, that was really cute, I thought. And this is a little flip out here. This is a Disney Princess playing card here, so I put that there. It's a little decoration, and then this flips out, and then we're at the back. You can see I put this fabric on the spine on the inside. You know, you fold those little golden pieces in and then make, do like your regular thing. Like when you make a spine on the inside, a new spine, you reinforce it and put some fabric over it, and there you have a new spine. But anyway, in the back here, I added this. This is an envelope. And in here I have, it's a long envelope, so you can put some long tags or something in there. I just have a couple little things tucked in here. This says I'm cool on the internet, so cute little, and this I made from some type of packaging, I believe. This little confetti with some lace on it tag. So that is the journal. I hope you enjoyed, and it was really fun. I want to make some more of these type of closure little golden book journals, and you see I'm just bringing this charm around like that, and there you go. Have all your little pieces there and your bookmark and your tassel. And then I put this little pink goodie bag. It comes with it. I just have a few things in here. So I have one of my pencils. I have some of these wood pencils I'm going to be putting in the goodie bags. This one has little puppies on it, but the colors looked good with this journal. So, and then I have a few pieces here. I know I have a, you see, here's the H that I punched out from that stencil card that's in the tag, one tag kit. There's another piece of it in here somewhere. But it's like, this piece here. So that's an H. And then here is a journaling, here's the rest of the H. I'll show you, see. Then so you can put this down somewhere or use it however you wish, but it's the H that I punched out. I had to punch it out so you could, I was going to leave it together and was like, it's more fun if I go ahead and punch it out and you can see through it, you know what I mean? So there's a journaling card. Here's a picked photo, vintage photo. And then this is a scrap from the journal. Some Rolodex cards. That's a 3x5 Rolodex cards, and then one of the smaller lined ones. This little card, I bought a little set of cards at a thrift store, and they were just these little scrapbook. Like, I could easily make these, but they were at the thrift store and they were super cheap, so I went ahead and picked them up just to use them. But you can decorate this and add it in as a little, journaling spot or a pocket, this way, and then it could flip up. So, fun little piece there. And here's a little writing spot. This is from an old, vintage address book. This is an envelope that I made out of scrapbook paper, butterfly envelope. So that's fun. And this is a little Disney princess thank you card. I had found these at a thrift store one time. Aren't they cute? Princess. Thanks. Thanks you most. Thanks you. Oh, Princess Blank. Thanks you most recently. Most sincerely. I was like, that doesn't make sense, but you had to put a name there. And then it makes sense. Grammatically. I was like, that's not making sense. I was having trouble reading it because it, you know, it needs to make sense, right? It's Disney on the back there. There's no date on here, but cute. And then there's an envelope too. You don't have to use this. You could glue the flap down on a page and then have yourself a little flip out and put something in there like the card or whatever. And the same with this envelope, or, you know, tuck it in a pocket or whatever. So there you go. When you see this video, it will be in my shop unless it's already sold. So thank you so much. Oh, this little, I didn't show you the drawstring bag. This, I opened a drawer to look for bags and this little one jumped out at me. And I've been putting some little drawstring bags in my goodie bags with the little bits. So that's what I put in here. This just went, the colors went so well with this journal, I had to put it in here. And it's a little drawstring bag, so you could put this in here with some secret things that you want to keep in the journal. But there's some little bits in here. I don't really need to take them all out, but there's some little punched hearts, some little tiny tags, and some stars, and some butterflies in there. So that's what's in there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video, like I said. And maybe I might do a tag video for tomorrow. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and the all, and then you know, leave me a comment. Let me know how you like this closure and the journal and everything. Maybe let me know your favorite part, and hit the like button. That helps my channel. So thanks so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.